Okay, so now that we've gone through git init, git add, git commit, git log, and so on, we understand staging files, tracking files, committing files, and so on. So I thought in this video we're going to talk about how to use branch. But I thought first, before we use the command, let's just discuss some theory about why we would then have different branches, all right, and what a branch is. Now, if you can imagine that you've got a few different stages of when you build a website, all right, you've got this stage where the customer comes to you with the idea, and then you sit down together, and then you create some form of mock-up of how the design should be. The customer then says, yeah, I'm happy. Then you add in the technical information, and then you inform the customer, hey, it's going to take so many hours to do, and then the customer's happy. You work out how much the cost of it is, and then finally the customer says, I want it, all right, and you tell the customer, hey, we're going to do it in step by step. So we're going to come to you, say, every single week with a change, and then you're going to look at it, you're going to be happy with it, and then we're going to move on to the next task, So the customer's really happy with how it is. And we're going to split this process down into a few stages, all right? The initial stage is development, all right? So we're still developing the actual, the website, let's call it. And each website normally has more sites to the websites, home, contact, about us, or different the legal, the contact, whatever. It has different parts of it. So now these are classed as features, all right? Now, if you've got more developers working on the same project, you want to know that they can all be working parallel with each other using the same project folder. And when they save everything, everyone can look at all the work the other person's done without having to worry about people's code being deleted, and so on. So we then call these all features, and these are all starting from a initial point, all right? And that's then the master point. The master point is the end target, then the final destination where we want to go to. And in the beginning, it's empty. So what we say is, well, at the moment, our website is empty, so let's then spring onto the development stage to develop it, right? Then you work out, right, developer A is going to do the home, developer B is going to do contact, developer C is then going to do about us. So then you say, right, now we've got then 3 different features that they need to work on, all right? So each user, each developer then knows they then have in the features folder the about us, contact, and home directories that they need to work on. And so they don't, like I said, they don't then use other people's code. They then use branches in Git to work on a specific branch all the time. And once they have done that, these are feature branches. And when the lead developer is happy, that feature branch can be moved onto the main develop branch, right? Then the lead developer will then move that work, and it's called merging that work onto the development branch. So once the lead developer has spoken to then the boss of the company and said, hey, you can then show the customer the work that we've done if the customer asks, they then move that onto a staging branch, all right, which is a special just for the customer to have a look at. It's not the final release, it's not the final version, it's not a beta version, it's just a release that the customer can look at to know, hey, it works, but it could still have problems. So then, so now we've got feature branches, a development branch, staging branch, and once the customer is happy that the whole project has been completed and that step 1 is ready to go live, they've got a home screen now to say the website is under construction. They then release that one staging branch to be master, and then they version it. So they give it a version, a tag, and then they then sit down with the customer and say, okay, the next 1 week we're gonna our expectation is to do this work. And so then the development team will be then informed about what work they've got to do. Each developer then gets given their different tasks. Let's say you're going to go onto the home branch, you're going to go onto the About Us branch, and so on. And when they go to their computer, they will then check out a specific branch and work on that. And once they're done, they will then go to the lead developer and so on. This process continues once again. So the most important thing is master branch is the live version. Staging branch is what the customer expects to be the live version in the future once they're happy and they give the go-ahead. The development branch is where the developers do all the work prior to it being put on the staging branch. And then you've got feature branches where the individual developers will work on these feature branches. And all feature branches will slowly come together to be the develop branch will be the staging branch will be the master branch, okay? And when a developer is on a feature branch, when they see that there's a bug or a problem, they'll then create another branch off of that to fix it and then to merge in with their own branch. It sounds a bit complicated, but you have to understand the logic, the theory behind why you would want to create branches. Okay, so that's the explanation done. In the next video, we're going to go through creating the different branches. All right, and that's the only thing we're going to do in the next video is create the branches and show you how to create them and how to check out and to move onto each different branches. All right, because merging the branches together is a completely different topic that I don't want to mix in with this. So I'll see you in the next video. Now, this video, this explanation was very, very relevant to the next stages. And junior developers will get very, very confused about Git workflow, right? And if you can understand the Git workflow and work in a team, it will be so much easier in the future to avoid any conflicts and problems, all right? If there's any point in this one video that you think that was unclear, and I'm sure at the moment we're on nearly 8 minutes, and I'm sure there's probably about 7 minutes of unclearness that I could probably repeat. So let me know exactly which part of it you didn't understand, and then I will elaborate on a specific part of it in another video. And it can be that in the later videos it becomes a little bit more clearer. Okay, so kind of, you know, if you're really, really unsure, watch a few more videos and then kind of then let me know. But I'm keen and eager to create more videos to help everyone about Git and for them to all become Git experts and so on. All right, I'm going to leave it there, and I'll see you in the next video to go through Git branch and Git checkout. All right, okay, thanks. My name's David Thorne. See you in the next video.